Welcome back to Space Engineers with Monkeyb and the building of the Drake. As I said in the end of last episode, I've finished up the last few bits of the back of the Drake. It was pretty much just the back, the undercarriage here of the Drake for where the landing gears are, and I've finished doing the side. I've mirrored this side to match the far side, and I've also done a couple of other little things, but yes, so they're all in. So if we come back down here, and I go up, I have added an airlock. Up here, I have my airlock. I will be scripting this when I go into space, but an airlock, and see, and the base currently is pressurized. So I've closed off that end down here just so I could do a pressurization test, and had to do a little bit of work around here. Had to change a little bit of some blocks just outside there so I could get airtight. Same over here. Currently I've put these two blocks in because the 1x1 angled block doesn't actually give an airtight seal. Not entirely sure what's wrong with them, but they were acting weird anyway. So currently I've just got a couple of blocks there, but I'll probably put some triangle blocks in. Also, I had to tweak a little bit on the end here. Add a set of blocks, full blocks to fix up some air gaps. That's all been done, and now done that on both sides, and now we're all airtight in here. I also got to fix this up because I disconnected it while I was trying to do get the room airtight. So as you can see, we are green across the board. Okay, so things to do between episodes. Well, on this episode, it is time to start building the front of the ship. Well, that means I'm going to get rid of these blocks here for the moment. Just a couple of them, but yes, it's going to build out our front deck. So I'm going to do a bit of that, and actually, before I do, so in here we're going to have two columns separate that will start joined together, and then will separate and become two separate corridors. The one side, most likely the right hand side, will be all the refineries, and the left hand side will be the assemblers. It will also have hydrogen and oxygen, hydrogen atmospheric thrusters in there, as well as a few other utilities. So I'm going to get that going and show you what I've done in a few minutes. Okay, this is the rough outline for the front of the ship. Now if we just have a quick look, it's currently 20 blocks out from this point here. That's 20 blocks out, and as you can see, it turns into two separate sections. Now I still have a few things to do. There'll be a lot of shaping going on, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to roughly fill this in and get sort of get the look of that going all the way down. It may go smaller, may go larger. It definitely probably will go a little bit longer because on the front here is going to be hydrogen, two hydrogen large hydrogen motors, and then also pointing down, as well as atmospheric pointing down. There'll also be at some stage ion in there. Currently the plan is to put two ions right in the center here. So anyway, I'm just going to start sort of filling this in, get a better idea of what it looks like, and come back and show you what I've done. Back in a minute. Okay, this is what's got so far. This is the right hand side, and it's following the same sort of situation as before with the lower corridor for the piping and the upper section for the refinery. So in here I've got the couple of refineries, room on the back to put in the upgrades, and that's sort of going to come out. I've also put in a hydrogen thruster down here, and I'm going to put another one up forward a bit further, and they stick out a little bit on the bottom, but I might put something around that. But at the moment I'm trying to decide if I want to keep with this that I've got here, but I'm thinking about knocking this whole piece all out one, continuing straight here and then going in like this. It's a lot of work to redo, but at the moment this hydrogen thruster is one block further this way than I really originally wanted, because I'm trying to get this look here with the two. It's hard, might be hard to see at this stage. Yeah, you can't really see what I'm trying to do, but not sure. I'm not sure indeed. Alrighty, I'm going to keep working on this, see what I come up with. I'll get back to you soon. Okay, we're back. So I've just done a bit of a tweak inside here. That probably won't stay. It'll probably be like the rest of this here. Sort of wanted to give it a little bit more space, and I've also just started by putting in the hydrogen thruster for the front of the ship. There it is there. You get an idea of the shape that I'm currently working with. And that'll be a bit more rounded. I'll probably put some antennas or something on the front and then mirror on the other side. So if I'm just going to take these out quickly. So sort of get an idea of what the side looks like. I'm going to put the second hydrogen thruster in down here, and atmospheric thrusters are going to go in as well. But you sort of get an idea of what it looks like. If I go up to the bridge, I'll show you what it looks like from there. Okay, here we go. There it is from the bridge, as you can see. If I hop in the actual seat, it disappears quite nicely to the horizon. There'll be a little bit more going there with the shaping the very end of it, but it's looking good. It's looking very good. It's sort of got the shapes that I was looking for. This little shape here is something I hadn't planned on, and If there was a half block, it would have been nicer, but like a half block like this would have been great. But it doesn't look too bad. But what it does do is it gives me just the feeling of a bit more space in here, which is what I wanted. So I've got to go and do some mining because I am totally out of iron again. Always seems to happen. My mining hole is getting big and I almost fell to my death. But yes, you can sort of see how big the ship is getting. Not sure where to put these atmospheric ones in yet. Could go back here. Sort of trying to create a bit of a shape to go from there out to there. And I'm thinking about putting a nice big window in here, 3x3. So what have I got currently? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or at least a 3x3, or maybe a couple of big, 2x2s. 2x2x4. So nice, really big windows to look out. This will be closed off, and there's a couple of airlocks either side to get into here. So this will be the ion, be 2 ion thrusters going in here, one just below and one above. And of course I've got the atmospheric, reverse atmospheric one there. So yes, I'm going to go and do some ironing, and I'll be back and do a little bit more of this and show you what I've done. Alright, back shortly. Alrighty, I've done quite a bit on this side so far. Added quite a lot more onto it. Started to put in the thrusters on the end. Sort of built up this side bit. If I go through here, I'm just about to start putting in the piping for the engine. So this is the refinery side. So I've made this little bit to make it a bit more roomier. This is the end with the hydrogen thruster. There's a couple of refineries. And if I go out and down into the piping section, so this is where the piping is going. There's the one current thruster down. There's the piping starting to come out now. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to swipe out here so you can sort of see what it looks like from the front on. Still got a lot to do, but it's starting to look really, really cool. Anyway, I'm going to do some piping, and I'll be back after I've done all that. Alright, we are done for another episode. Let's come back and have a look. So currently I've just put in the end of the hydrogen thruster here, reverse thrusters. I've got 2 ion in there, which of course I need some platinum for. Still need to put some maneuvering thrusters on the sides, but I'll work that out as time goes on. I probably just put a couple of the ions and a couple of the atmosphere ones in. Don't really actually want atmosphere ones, but see how that goes. If I just go up and show you what it looks like from up here. So that's the I think the shape of the front of the ship. Probably put some antennas and a few other little things just to dress it up. Did a little bit of painting. So if we go in here, we can have a look at the refinery room. Put in 4 refineries at the moment. Leave room, put a blast furnace in, and there's plenty of room, and it's all piped from underneath. So if I go out and have a quick gander inside, that's all now piped in, and got a corridor here. So I've got it all closed up now, and all piped up into the refineries, and piped up to the front hydrogen thruster, using catwalks just to cover up and make a bit of an airtight seal. Yeah, now I jump across here, filled in this corner bit here, made that little sweeping bit. It came back further than I originally planned on having it, but that's what you get. And I'm going to put in sets of windows in here, probably just in the bottom half, not the top half, but I'll see. Looks pretty good. What else have I done? I finished up this engine on this end, so it's all done. And so next episode, well, in between episodes, I shall do the second half of the drive refinery section and install the remaining thrusters. Still got to put another thruster down here, plus some atmospheric ones, but going to try with what I've got. Not sure how I'm going to do. I don't know. I might put the Atmos on as a external component that might sit out here. That I might remove when I'm in space and just put on when I come back down. This doesn't plan on doing too much planetary landings. I really designed it to get into space and then live most of its life up there. So yes, I'll do up this side mirror, this side between episodes, and then I shall and then next episode I'll start. Got to finish that up. Yeah, so landing gear. That's it. Next episode is landing gears. So I'm going to build 2 little pods that come out here, pretty much just enough to hide the piston, and that will lower 2 landing gears to the same height as that one from the front here somewhere. Probably what I'll probably do is put a landing gear in between these, put a landing gear about here between this hydrogen and the next one. I'll probably put the ion thruster down there. Did I put ion thrusters in here yet? No. There's a chance I might not go with ion thrusters. Nah, I'll put them in. I only need a couple in space. Don't need a lot of power to lift myself up and down. Just forward, stopping back, and I can. Got to put in gyros, power plant. So next episode, landing gear, gyros, power plant, large reactor. Put in these windows, and then I've got to make some corridors to get into to the back of the ship from the flight deck, and close off the flight deck to the refineries, because This won't actually, I want this airtight, separately airtight. I'm going to write a script which will automatically detect decompression and shut all airtight doors. So they'll be opened by automatic if it's pressurized. If it loses pressure, they'll shut the doors. And I'll probably do, because this is airtight, I'll probably do a system. So if I close the open the hangar door, it'll shut all doors adjacent and depressurize, and then open the door. Sorry for flying around. I should be flying out and showing you what it looks like. So, yes, it's getting there. Also, I've got to do a bit more work, get this bridge finished, get the corridor in, the access ramp in. But, I hope you guys are liking what I've done, and I really appreciate the likes, any comments you give, and I really do appreciate you guys watching. It's I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and I'm really looking forward to getting the Drake into space and starting a whole new adventure. Uh, First lot will be building some mining ships, because they're going to and so forth. So if you can, click that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you've got the time and you feel up to it, feel free to share the video. I'm trying to get to 50 subs by the end of April. Otherwise, this is Monkeyb. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.